I wonder just how handsome is this officer with the clear-eyed gaze that everyone...
Try this on.
Turn the table.
I guess you will do for an opponent. How's about a one-on-one?
Tables turn. Time to act. Turn the table. Take this.
Try this on for...
I see it. Time to act. Time to end this.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Follow your general! Forward march! All of you, advance! Keep up with your commander!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A worthy foe approaches. I shall take care of them. Begin the advance. An uncommon display of skill from anyone else. From you, I expect it. We will wait here. Keep your strength in reserve.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I see it.
Halt! We will stand by here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The time has arrived. Now, all of you, get ready. Charge!
The enemy officer has been
We are to
defeated.
crash into the enemy with everything we have. Get ready. Begin the advance. All units, march!
They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. I see it.
We're evenly matched. Keep your guard up.
So it begins.
Let us observe for now.
I see it.
This appears to be a sparse.
The enemy officer
for now.
has been defeated.
Next time, I will not fall so easily.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. You'll see for myself.
Good eye.
This is the enemy officer.
They won't take me down that
defeated.
easily.
enemy officer has been defeated. Tables down.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Turn the table. Good to surprise the enemy. We best do it now. Knock him dead!
My power alone is insufficient.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Opening! Let's go.
An ambush is a craven tactic.
Let's go.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I'm glad I believed in you. Now we really get to shine. Let's get prepared.
I must retreat!
Begin the advance. All units, march!
Fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun! Yeah.
Watch and learn!
An even match. Push harder.
So it begins!
I see it.
Let us observe for now.
All my might. Turn the table. All my might.
The enemy officer
Pull back
has
for
been
now.
defeated.
But next time, I will not fall so easily.
That one will put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Now we really get to shine. Let's get prepared. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the table. All my might. All my might.
This is tough.
It won't take me down that easily.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might. Time to act. All my might. Best do it now. Knock him dead!
I knew you'd come back. I'm glad I believed in you.
See it.
Power alone is insufficient for a comeback. An ambush is a craven tactic.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables.
Give her a good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. That's amazing. You are a swift and deadly warrior. Looking rough.
Impressive, as always. There's a lot I can learn from you.
Time to act.
Take this.
Guess I let my guard
The enemy
down.
officer
Okay,
has
give
been
up.
defeated.
We'll get what's coming next time.
Another one falls behind me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now,
Unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Mr. Sharp. All my might.
The enemy
But
officer
don't let up.
has been defeated. Time is right. Go.
Turn the table.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now.
Rough.
An opening. I see it. I see it. All my might.
Looking rough.
Gotta be quicker than that.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family. My apologies, but I must fall back.
Time to act. Time to act. All my might.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer
Taste victory
has
in
been
this
defeated.
moment. Savor it. You won't see me again.
Let's go.
This is how it's done.
Now. Let's go. officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Now! Prepare for pain! Turn the tables! How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Now! I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
An opening!
Unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Let's try it. Let's give it to him. Time to act.
Looking rough.
I see it.
With all my might. With all my might. Gotta be quicker.
Infested.
Whoa, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Turn the table. Got you. Easy. I see it. Take this.
Looking rough.
Let's end this.
I feel weak.
The enemy
I
officer
retreat for
has
now.
been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
Now,
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics. This appears to be as far as we go. Infested.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
The moment has come.
Let's make it one for the ages.
Time to act.
Stay sharp.
Take this. Looking rough.
to nothing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was my kind of battle from start to finish.
An opening.
You refuse to fight me? Despite how you look, you're just a coward.
Quit squawking. A fledgling out for blood is still just a fledgling. You're no threat to me. Think about it from my point of view. You could get seriously hurt. And then, what would happen?
What? You just assume you'll be able to beat me? Well, I'll show you.
That's enough. You can't train and argue at the same time. Dan Ning, you come with me before someone really does get hurt. Perfect timing. Look after Ling Tong for me, would you?
I won't put up with being treated like a child for much longer.
Come on, let's go.
He's a fool. He doesn't realize that you just saved his skin.
So, why are you here? Even at a time like this, you cheer me up. You exceed my expectations every time. I trained with you, at my father's behest. Yet this fledgling is no closer to leaving the nest. Whenever I see him, I can't help but consider ending him with some accidental slip of my hand during training. Not to mention, I had grossly underestimated his abilities. Admit it, even you must have grown weary at that stunt I pulled. I can't believe you're sticking with a weakling like me. I still have so much to learn from you, clearly. In any case, would you be willing to beat me into shape, remake me from the ground up? First, I need to establish myself among the others in Wu. I feel it's better to start there than let that bastard distract me. And if I ever get the urge to pick a fight with him again, now I know that I can talk things over with you instead. The fledgling learns to fly in the shadows of his forebearers. Can I count on you to look after me? Until I am strong enough to leave the nest?
I miss the days when thieves were... Oh, it's you.
Lord Louis Mong has been reading constantly lately.
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier. Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day.
And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province, his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable. For Wu to survive in the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him, and that will require more territory.
Yes, and we must do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will fall into Cao Cao's hands. But first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and subtly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not? So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei, in your eyes?
I see. Then when Liu Bei fulfills that potential, we may be facing two great enemies, instead of just Cao Cao. In that case, we should make sure to win him over somehow.
Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
I wonder...
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
Have you heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xinye with a huge army.
Xinye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Xiangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Qiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia, and let us hope Liu Bei is still safe.
I'm gonna protect my family when the bad guys...
I did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly. But I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Ah, and what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention. We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun. To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject? Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one. However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu. Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu. For an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division. Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu. I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
Wu has overcome every...
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned. Yes, it was written in more delicate language, but it was in essence asking for our surrender. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger. Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender. But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.
I think we can all agree that fighting Cao Cao is extremely reckless. How can we possibly hope to win against such numbers? Territory should not take priority over the safety of the people of Wu. Is it not said that needless bloodshed is the mark of a foolish leader?
I never thought I would witness the likes of Lord Zheng Jiao. suggesting we kneel to a tyrant who manipulates the Emperor and exploits all in his path. The Yellow Turbans of Qing, the Heishen bandits. They gave in to Cao Cao and have achieved distinction under his command. But in reality, their lives have been robbed of all meaning, and they now exist as nothing more than toothless beasts at the mercy of the lash. Tyranny is all that lies at the end of the path to Cao Cao's feet. Once you become a slave to his power, it becomes impossible to break free. Do you really think we should abandon our pride and forsake our future just to avoid making the sacrifice necessary to protect them?
We do not find giving up on our land and our people to Cao Cao any more tolerable than you do. But if this is what it takes for our people's lives to be spared, then is it not the best decision we can make?
He's right. There is no reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for pride. We will eventually win back everything taken from us.
With all due respect, I am honestly a little disappointed in what I'm witnessing here. The Sun clan, renowned for its brave warriors, has such cowards for officers.
How dare you!
Lord Liu Bei has no land to call home, and what soldiers and retainers he does have are far fewer in number than those of Wu. In spite of all that, he has sworn to never bend the knee to Cao Cao, and has even sent me to Wu to negotiate an alliance. He does so to save the people of Jing, who regard him with love and respect. And when I arrive here, all I see is Wu, for all its advantages, cowering beneath the shadow of Cao Cao, considering no option but surrender. No matter how many talented officers you assemble, or how well you govern your people, that cowardice makes all of Wu far weaker than Liu Bei alone.
All Liu Bei does is flee from battle to battle. He fled from Ji, he fled from Yo, and from Shu as well. He certainly has more courage than most, but only the foolhardy charge into battle without the strength to prevail.
So, tell us, Lord Zhuge Liang, are we to assume that you have discovered a way to defeat such a massive force?
Yes. I came here knowing that if we fight alongside Wu in this battle, there is a way for us to win. But if the mere thought of having to face a powerful enemy has robbed you of the will to fight, I'll just have to come up with a new plan. Lord Sun Quan, I highly suggest you carefully consider your circumstances and your ability to lead.
Now look here.
I understand the doubts of Zheng Zhao and the others very well. Lu Su and Lord Zhuge Liang have also made a strong case. We will end the discussion here for the time being. I need some time to gather my thoughts on what has been said. This is terrible. I'm a complete failure.
What do you mean by that?
My father laid the foundations, and my brother built Wu into the kingdom it is today. And yet I can't even muster up the courage to defend it. The shame that I feel is overwhelming. I know full well that we must fight. Yet, I can't help but realize how little chance we have of winning. War is crucial to the survival of the kingdom. But we should not fight battles we cannot win. This is a basic principle of warfare.
That is true. Lord Zheng Zhao was not by any means mistaken in his reasoning. If both sides are correct in their own way, then all that is left is for you to make your choice.
Surrender and be trampled upon, or fight and face certain defeat. I don't exactly have the best options to choose from.
Where did you get the idea that those were the only two paths? I think you should choose the third path. That is to say, you should bravely take the field, win the battle, and protect all that you hold dear. Is this not also what you had in mind, Lord Zhou?
Zhou, you have returned.
Yes, I've only just arrived. I'm a bit later than I had planned. But Lord Zhang Zhao and the others sure were grumbling up a storm. Zhuge Liang must have really caused a commotion at the meeting.
Perhaps his words were a little too bitter for them to stomach.
He must have thought that such an approach would be the only thing that could bring Wu to its senses. But Zhuge Liang's words were not meant to merely aggravate or inspire. I think he may actually believe that we can win. He plans to lead Liu Bei to victory, even if it means wringing every last bit of strength out of Wu. He would not have voiced his discontent so strongly without firm conviction. They are fully committed to this fight. We must make use of that. My lord, I speak to you now as a loyal retainer of the House of Sun. I have prepared a secret strategy that will ensure Cao Cao's defeat, but this plan cannot work unless we are able to use Liu Bei's forces. With my plan and the brave warriors in our ranks, we can protect the lives of our people, the domain of Wu, and everything we hold dear.
But this matter has divided us into two separate factions. What can I possibly do to convince everyone to unite as one? Even the soundest strategy is meaningless without the will to fight.
I will explain to them that there is a path to victory, and then I will urge them to reconsider. And if that isn't enough to inspire them to take action, well, we'll just have to appeal to their hearts instead of their minds.
Now even Lord Zhou is insisting that we risk our lives in defiance. And just how do you plan on defeating an army of that size?
The size of Cao Cao's army certainly makes it a force to be reckoned with. But numbers can be deceiving. We must first compare the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Our disadvantage lies primarily in our inferior numbers. But what do we have that we could use to our advantage?
The enemy is far from home, and they are also poorly trained. Most importantly, long boat journeys tend to bring sickness and fatigue.
Precisely so. And that's why we will fight them on the banks of Jing. No matter how imposing a force may be on land, on water, they become a mere jumble of poorly trained soldiers.
You have a point. Well, even a huge army makes for easy prey if its movements are sluggish.
As they will be slow to maneuver, all we need is a strategy to wipe them out before they have time to escape. What we will do is burn their entire fleet to ashes.
So we're to rely on nothing but unconventional tactics and sheer luck? Even if your fire attack were to succeed, how do you know we can win?
War is of course unpredictable, and I do not claim to have the ability to know the outcome of a battle before it is fought. But to consider no outcome but defeat before even taking the field, how is that any different than losing the battle before it even begins? Now, allow me to ask you all in plain words. Which path will you choose? Will you abandon the kingdom of Wu to live carefree lives without ambition? It is true that taking such a path may prolong your lives. You may even live long enough to reclaim your land and pride. But we would not be the ones to fight and die for the cause. That task would fall to none but our own children. Lord Sun Jian, Sun Ce, and all our forefathers. What would they think? Could you justify that choice to them? If you have even one small shred of pride left as retainers of the Sun clan, as the people of Wu, you will rise up, draw your weapons, and fight with all of your strength!
He's right! We must be the ones to protect Wu, no matter how powerful the enemy may be.
You can count me in. I'll honor my ancestors by fighting to the very end, so that my father and Tsu can look down on me with pride.
Those who wish to surrender should do so. That is, if there are any among us that don't mind licking the boots of our enemies.
So we have no option but to fight. However,
This discussion is now over. This is a fight for our lives. A fight for all of the people of Wu, past, present, and future. We must defeat Cao Cao's forces once and for all!
No, I am content with this decision. I was just collecting my thoughts, that's all. Where will this path lead the kingdom of Wu?
I believe in Lord Sun Quan.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao's
Thanks for coming. I wonder how many times I've invited you here like this. I've been wanting to hear your thoughts recently. And this strategy council meeting made a good pretext for that. I have no other reason for asking you to come here today. I just wanted to express my gratitude. Haha! There's no playing the fool. Have you already forgotten about the alliance with Liu Bei's forces? Your fate and mine are intertwined now, and your ties with Liu Bei are what brought this alliance into being. Relying on your expertise was the correct move. Lord Zhou Yu said the same thing, you know. Turning the compliment around, I see. Well, I certainly did my best to push the alliance forward. Which means I also have a duty here that I cannot shirk. Cao Cao's forces are immense, and as such, we are constantly overwhelmed. Our alliance with Liu Bei's forces just about put us on an equal footing. And yet, I have suggested sending everyone to their deaths so that Wu may remain standing. It's clear that the days to come will be filled with terror. How do you think things will turn out? A definitive statement. So you have more faith in Wu than I have, then. Surely Lord Sun Quan also thrusts himself into the fray with similar sentiments. Sorry for boring you with such talk. I had lost confidence in myself and was dwelling too long on the negatives. But thanks to your words, I can feel truly proud of my decision. There's no doubt we shall realize this dream we've worked toward. We'll prove it to everyone, far and wide. We have the talent and skill to make it happen.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers.
Everyone says that...
I have such admiration for this kingdom. I'm sure in most kingdoms the leader gives orders from on high and everyone must obey. But not here. In Wu, no one is forced to serve blindly. We debate the merits of each choice and decide together. Yes, it's one of the things that I like most about our kingdom. But even so, it is very hard to get everyone to agree. I wonder how that last meeting would have gone without Zhou and the others. If my father and brother were still alive to see how much Wu and I have changed, I wonder what they would say. Once gone, the dead can never come back to life. Yet, I can't help but wish I had the chance to show them. All that aside, it would be truly pathetic if we were to lose this war, given everything that's happened. I'm counting on you. We will use the unique strength of each of our soldiers to the fullest to achieve victory. That is the way of Wu.
Lord Pengtong, I know you're in there. Today's the day you're going to hear what I have to say.
Good grief! How's a man to relax with lords of the land barging in uninvited? I am a humble man of little consequence. It doesn't matter how many times you come here. Your problems are none of my concern.
Yes, I know what kind of man you are. But I have a reason for being so persistent in soliciting you to join our side. Lord Pengtong, your help will be essential to bringing Wu closer to victory. Wu's victory will ensure the safety of the people of Jiangdong, which will in turn make it possible to protect the people of Jing.
Is this your attempt to convince me? Sorry to disappoint, but that won't work on me. All life is precious, but it's not my battle to fight.
I see. Then you have forced my hand. I shall have to rely on my last resort.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
I understand you are good friends with Lord Pengtong. Please put in a good word for us with him.
I just want to be sure I choose the right one. I need to know that they have what it takes to rule the land. That's why I have my heart set on minding my own business, until I find the right lord. Well, at least I did anyway. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. Wu's leaders are a sinister bunch, aren't they? Fine, I'll help, but just this once.
Lord Pengtong!
But don't expect me to swear fealty or anything like that. I'm going to do things my way, no matter what.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
Sorry to bring you here so late. In the coming battle against Cao Cao, I will need you to play a central role. There is a crucial factor which must go in our favor. I want you to ensure that it does. We were afraid to say it in front of the others, but executing this strategy will be about as difficult as threading a needle on horseback.
Cao Cao is not an enemy that can be defeated without a great deal of luck. Or perhaps even a miracle.
We intend to overwhelm Cao Cao's massive army with fire. But simply starting the fires won't be enough for the plan to work.
At this time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. Cao Cao's forces are attacking from the north, so their ranks extend in the same direction. The wind will blow out our fires before they can spread.
Of course, Cao Cao is well aware of this, and likely plans to position himself to our north. But the peasantry of Jing have informed us that there is a place where the wind blows from the south for a short period at this time of year.
Chibi. They say there are times at night when a southerly wind blows down the cliffs on the southern coast.
We want to take advantage of that brief gust of wind. We'll only get one chance, so we must not waste it. you have a technique for predicting the wind, do you not?
To give this plan any chance of success, we are going to need that technique of yours.
I knew we could rely on you. We will of course be doing all we can as well, but with your abilities, we will have a solid chance to prevail. We have you with us now. Your presence here may just be yet another gift from fate. Our fate will be decided at Chibi. We will defeat them if all goes according to plan, but everything depends on us engaging them at that precise location. So in this battle, we will repel the enemy vanguard and lead their main formation to Chibi. I want you all to act as if the final battle has already begun. Proceed with all due caution. Now the battle begins.
Zuluan. There's no need to be so defensive. I have not come to harm Sun Quan. So, they say Sun Quan is going to war with Cao Cao. Cao Cao has taken control of the Emperor and is now wielding the power of the throne to establish dominance over the Central Plains. I cannot turn a blind eye to his tyranny. If Sun Quan is going to fight him, then I want to help him do it. While all of you are engaging Cao Cao's main force in Jing, I will be assaulting Shu City to capture the Emperor. The Emperor is the foundation of Cao Cao's power. If we can take that advantage away from him, his influence will be greatly diminished. There are warriors among the Shanyue and the Wuhuan who hold me in very high regard. When the time comes, I will be able to rely on their help. But even so, I must admit that such a force on its own is nothing more than an unwieldy horde, which is exactly what brings me to you. I need a commander that can turn my rabble into an elite fighting force. Do you know anyone capable enough? I knew you would. If they come with your recommendation, I think it's safe to assume their abilities will meet my expectations. I will gladly meet with anyone you think is up to the task.
So, your plan is to head to Shu City to rescue the Emperor while Quan and the others are fighting in Jing.
Well, I can't say I care for the phrase rescue the Emperor, but the Emperor has become a powerless figurehead. Whether or not tyranny will plague the land depends on those who guard him. We would likely be better off killing him, but I would rather see him with Sun Quan than under Cao Cao's control.
I suggest you show a bit more respect, Bai Luan. We will rescue the Emperor as loyal retainers of Han.
I won't apologize. You can back out if you wish. In fact, I'm amazed that you agreed to this to begin with, given our history. My actions brought about your deaths, or so I believed. Who could have guessed that we would end up on the same side of a battle?
You don't seem too pleased. But as it happens, there are many things we'd like to say to you. For one, I admit I've made a bad habit of taking things too far. I got so obsessed with building up and defending Wu that I became deaf to the voices of the Shanyue and the people of Jiangdong. By joining forces with you, we may be able to get at least a little closer to making amends to those we've wronged.
Right. And this will also give us the chance we need to save Quan. Convincing the world of my death is proving to be well worth the effort. I really did plan on never showing my face again. But I couldn't resist the opportunity to fight in such an important battle. But be warned, Guardian of Peace. If you dare try to lay even a finger on the Emperor, I will make you regret it.
Understood. Now, let's run through the strategy once more. Sun Quan will intercept Cao Cao in Jing. During this distraction, we will lead our troops in a surprise attack on Shu City to capture the Emperor. Of course, this is assuming that Cao Cao doesn't discover our plan. If their main force comes to the defense of Shu City, we won't stand a chance. Zuluan, you have full knowledge of our situation, but you will be the only one of us to fight alongside Sun Quan's forces in Jing. The fact that Sun Jian still lives, and that we are targeting Shu City, must be kept a total secret. You must make absolutely sure of it. And with you. It would be very unfortunate for all of us if Sun Qian suffered a swift defeat. With that settled, we will depart immediately. I'm counting on you, Zuluan. Together, we fly.
The young Xi's been busy these days.
So Lord Sun Quan's leading Wu? Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever. I sure hope it.
Go. Right, let's go. Follow me into battle.
Now the enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Ready.
Now, Taylor's turn.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You may taste victory in this moment. Savor it, or you'll see me again.
An even match. You must push harder.
Take this!
Whoa.
Turn the tables.
Together. Looking rough.
Looking rough.
An enemy
The
worth
enemy
our
officer
attention.
has been defeated.
After them.
Let's go.
Fight me.
Quicker than this. React. Looking rough. Take this. Turn the tables. Take this. Counter attack. Whoa. Looking rough.
officer
retreat for now.
has been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
Let's go. All of you, with me.
Looking rough.
I shall be your opponent. Come fight me.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
Let's go. All of you, with me. Now, I shall be your opponent. Come fight me. Let's go. All of you, with me. Now. I shall be your opponent. Come fight me. I see you. Take this. Until attack. I see you. I see you. Take this. Time to act. Take this. Head it. Take this. Time to attack. Take this. I see you. Time to act. Turn the tables. Tails turn. Time to attack. Now, looking rough. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. Got you. I see you. Time to act. Bear witness to my power. Time to act. Give it a shot. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Tables turn. That. Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. I see you.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Counter attack. Looking rough.
Time to act.
Looking rough. Gotta be quick.
Bear witness to my power.
Whoa.
Counter attack.
Take this. I see it. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Time to act.
Looking rough.
Try again. Bear witness to my power.
I see it.
Cannot be.
The enemy officer
I must retreat
has been
for
defeated.
now. But next time, it will be different.
Looking rough.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Powerful enemy approaches. I must face them. Soon shall challenge you.
Let's get serious. Counter attack. Take this. That it. Bear witness to my power.
Whoa.
Turn the tables. Take this.
Looking rough. Whoa.
Take this.
Looking rough.
Counter attack. Counter attack.
Looking rough.
Time to act. Got you.
Looking rough.
Now, concentration.
Looking rough.
Now. Counter attack.
Looking rough.
Counter attack.
Looking rough.
Counter attack. Bear witness to my power.
Looking rough.
Tables turn.
Now, looking rough. Sanjiangkou. Turn the tables. Time to act.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Take this! I see it! Now! Looking rough.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
It's not over yet.
Turn the tables. Looking rough.
Falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Take this!
Behold my true power!
Time to act. Now! Looking rough. Now! I see you. Time to act. Looking rough. Take this. I see it. Tables turn. Now, looking rough. Looking rough.
officer
I can fight no
has
longer.
been defeated.
I must escape while my body still allows it.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all. Now!
Take this! Bear witness to my power.
This is a
turn the tables. Take this. Looking rough. I see it. Time to attack. I've been waiting for this. Looking rough.
all my might.
Got you. Now, tables turn. Looking rough. Time to act. Now time to attack.
My strength was not enough.
Is that it?
The situation is indeed dire. But we shall never give up. Finish it!
Dire situation. Is there no way through?
This is a ferocious...
I see it. Time to attack. Looking rough. Take this. Time to attack. Got this. Finish it. Time to act. Looking rough. I see it. Take this. That it. Looking rough.
This will do.
Tables turn. Time to attack.
How could
the enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Tzu again.
The bow maiden, Lady Sun Sheng.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough?
he be? If everything goes according to Zhou Yu's plan, we might be able to win. But this is Cao Cao we're going up against here. I suspect he will bring even more troops than we expect. And I'm sure he'll have defectors from Jing advising him as well. We'll be in for a brutal battle if we underestimate them.
You're right. But I can promise you that we will do everything in our power to prevent that from happening. It's good to see you again so soon. Lord Lingtong, I believe this is my first time meeting you. Think nothing of it. It is we who should be thanking you. You've given us a chance to show the realm what we can do.
By the way, I saw your troops training, and I'm very impressed. Wu is renowned for its navy, but I've never before witnessed such skill.
We've lived our whole lives by the Yangtze River. I don't think there's any force that can match our skill in naval combat.
Is that so? Well, skill is one thing, but wouldn't you say you're a little short on soldiers?
You mean you didn't know that before coming? That's really not something to be complaining about just before a battle.
Forgive him, Lord Lingtong. He did not mean to imply that we do not believe in your army's ability to win. But we have faced Lord Cao Cao many times. We are keenly aware how difficult his forces can be to defeat, even under the best of circumstances.
There's nothing to worry about. Numbers aren't everything in battle. Haven't you been fighting long enough to know that? I would have thought it's obvious. Well, just you watch. We'll prove it, once and for all.
You only just joined our side. Don't act like you know everything.
I fought in a lot more battles than you, so I'll say whatever I think needs to be said.
Oh?
What? You got a problem with that?
Wu has such reliable and brave officers in its ranks. This has been true since the days of Lord Sun Jian, but now even more so. I am sure this is all the result of Lord Sun Ce and Lord Sun Quan doing their best to follow in their father's footsteps. You found a great lord to serve. As a friend, I couldn't be happier for you. Well, I'm sorry for interrupting your discussion. We'll be on our way now.
Then make sure you tell them as much.
Yes, sir.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did you need something from me? Oh, nothing especially important. I'm involved in governing the Shanyue, you know. But forget about me. It's almost time to head for the battlefield. You'd best get yourself ready before it's too late.
Did you notice anything unusual about Lord Huanggai just now? To tell you the truth, we've been hearing some very disturbing rumors lately. Someone might be leaking our plans to Cao Cao's forces. I do not wish to accuse him of such a thing, but... Let's begin. Now then.
No.
Yes.
Very good.
Hi.
It is I, Sun Shang, the Bow Maiden.
Don't let me down now.
For us to be victorious at Chibi, it is essential that we win here. Proud soldiers of Wu, let us use all of our wit and courage to secure a victory. First, we will demoralize the enemy, repel their attacks, and push them back.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Excited to be facing the greatest army in the land. Men, get ready to charge straight into their ranks. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Looking rough.
This is it.
All my might.
Go on.
The enemy officer has
How
been
did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail? The enemy offensive has been repelled. Advance with the ships. We will make this battle ours. Have the main army attack from the front to get their attention. Our detachment will circumvent the battlefield to strike from behind.
Commence the advance. Hear the bells and tremble. Genjing stands before you. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nothing but a handful of troops. I'll take them down myself.
I see them.
Our preparations are now complete. Let us set sail! Commence the advance!
Do not forget about the Western Front. Use this opportunity to push further.
In the advance.
Time to act.
Another frontal attack. Underestimate the strength of our forces.
Shoot as one! Do not let them get close!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shield bearers, get ready! Brace yourselves, or we will reach the enemy ships soon enough!
So it is true that the soldiers of Wu excel at naval warfare.
We will head out to meet them and break their morale.
Looking rough. I see you.
Advance!
Time to act.
Looking rough.
Right. We've gotten their attention. Get the detachments to move out. Send the ships out from the east.
All my might!
Situation.
The enemy officer
Managed to board without much of a problem. Let's cause some chaos to get their attention.
Oh, Wu Su. Now it'll get interesting. We'll make sure they don't notice our advance. Being inconspicuous is our specialty, after all. Begin the advance.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Rough. There we go. Turn the tables.
My strength is not enough.
All my might!
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Get ready to go ashore. Then we will head north toward the port. Stop them! Do not let them advance!
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance.
Let's go.
You are the keystone of our navy, Lord Sanjiangkou. Thus, we humbly ask that you remain safe.
Do not worry. I will take the troops of the Central Plains and demonstrate their prowess as an elite naval force.
You've come.
This is a ferocious...
There is little to
the enemy
officer
with
your presence been defeated.
It's an honor to battle against it. How can I not give it my all?
This will do it.
Just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
I did not think I'd need to rely on this plan, but I guess you never know.
The enemy officer has been defeated. They're throwing down boulders.
We might be done for now.
A striking execution. My eyes find themselves fixated on you in battle.
Counterattack. Time to act.
Take this.
Accept my fate.
Now we're equal.
The enemy
We're
officer
only getting started.
has been defeated.
Things have taken a step back. We must get through this.
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Follow me! Let's march!
I knew you'd come to give me a hand.
Okay, that takes care of that. Let us march on.
Time to act.
Let's go. You've got no chance against me. Charging into me. No. Take this. Go, go. Now's the time. I see you.
Time to act.
All my might. Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can strike their stronghold from the rear. Launch the ships. In the advance. Looking rough.
Infested.
The enemy officer
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Impressive, as always. There's a lot I can learn from you.
Let's go.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
The end is nigh for you, soldiers of Cao Cao. I will teach you the meaning of fear.
What the? Enemies from the north! Ah!
It's not enough.
All my might.
infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fortune smiles on us! Go! Go! And attack them as one!
Forward march!
I'm afraid not.
There is little to worry about with your presence here.
We cannot leave our allies in peril. We must assist them immediately.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is a ferocious tune indeed. All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! We are winning!
I can't believe this.
The enemy
Don't
officer
let up now.
has been defeated.
Time to act.
Nice try.
I must say, this was not the outcome I had anticipated. I'll have to do
The enemy
this
officer
myself.
has been defeated.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
No use.
End this! Time to act.
Looking rough.
Take this!
The enemy officer
I shall
been
pull back
defeated.
for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't fear the enemy. Now that. Rough. I appreciate the assistance. I will atone for my failures in the battles ahead.
No need to thank me. It is my job to oversee you. I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know.
The enemy officer
Have I failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
All my might.
Did I think this
The enemy officer has been defeated.
will take care of it?
All my might!
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
Won't miss battle. Your deeds.
I had not expected such fierce resistance. We have been well and truly beaten.
Oh, Lord Saimao, I will keep these troops busy.
What? Did he just let Lord Saimao go? Looks like they were talking. Could it be?
We have been victorious in this first battle, but the next will be the decisive one. I am counting on your efforts. Let us head to Chibi. where our fate will be decided!
Well, Zhou Yu's plan were just as expected. Cao Cao's forces could barely move out there. They ended up sinking like rocks.
Don't get too overconfident, or it might be you sinking next time.
As if I'd ever let that happen.
You two spend every free moment arguing with each other.
If you have time to be spouting nonsense, you should use it to prepare for the coming battle.
Yeah, I got it. Huh? By the way, where's Huang Gai?
How am I supposed to know? Lord Handong, do you have any ideas?
Huang Gai? Well, he did allow that enemy officer to get away in the last battle. So maybe he doesn't feel like he has the right to celebrate our victory.
I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, we should be getting back.
From what I have gathered, after fleeing the battlefield, Sai Mao was suspected to be a spy, and was summarily executed by Cao Cao.
I see. Good work. You may leave.
Sir.
I will make this clear. In the last battle, we were in communication with the enemy officer, Sai Mao. We had planned from the beginning to engage the enemy forces, then wait for the right moment to steal him away from the battle.
Did you really? I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary.
It is said that to fool the enemy, you must first fool your allies. The only ones who knew about this plan were me, Lord Sun Quan, and Lord Huang Gai, who we had entrusted with the task of contacting Tsai Mao. So, Lord Huang Gai, how exactly did Cao Cao become aware of Tsai Mao's betrayal? Let me be very clear with you. Lord Huang Gai, I consider you to be the primary suspect in this case.
Wait, Zhou Yu. Why do you believe Huang Gai would do such a thing?
If he has a reason, there is no one who wants to hear it more than me. But I think recent events tell us everything we need to know. Looking back on it now, Lord Huang Gai has acted suspiciously on several occasions recently. He expressed his displeasure with Lord Sun Quan's leadership every chance he had, and treated the Shen Yue the way a king would treat his army. Your heart has strayed from the path of Wu. That is the only conclusion I can draw from all of this, Lord Huang Gai.
Hey, Huang Gai! I always wondered, what was it that Lord Sun Jian had that I did not? If my ancestors had not been driven from their position of power, would I not be the one to rule Jiangdong? And just when I'd had my fill of taking orders from an impotent runt, I discovered a people of my own who treated me with respect I deserve. What's more, Lord Cao Cao has promised to protect my people and grant me dominion over all of the lands of the Shan Yue. What reason could I possibly have to reject such an offer? Tell me, Zhou Yu.
Lord Huang Gai, you are no longer the man who brought me back from the brink of despair after Sun Ce's death. I think it is safe for us to assume as much. Someone execute this traitor immediately!
Lord Zhou Yu, please wait. We are on the edge of a great and decisive battle. Executing Lord Huanggai now would have dire consequences.
We may be certain of Huanggai's intent to rebel, but there still is no evidence that he acted on it.
Yeah, so give it some time. For our sake.
Treating such offenses lightly is a crime all its own. However, punishing a man of merit is bound to lower morale among the troops. Give him the lash and lock him away. His fate will be decided after the battle.
I'm sorry for barging in and making myself at home. A broody, hulking man is hardly the kind of surprise guest people want. I have a great many things I'd like to say. I'm sorry. I didn't come here to bore you with my talk, but I just wanted to see you, and so I found myself here. Would you stay with me, without asking any questions, just like you did before? I appreciate it. You have always been a help to me. Now, how about we have a drink, to better enjoy our mutual silence? We'll let the wine take us where it may. If you join me, I promise you, we shall make this night our most memorable yet. Then, whatever the morrow brings, I will be able to face it without regret.